Hey guys, welcome to Art2. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about helping you sell your art online through print-on-demand websites like Redbubble, Society6, and a few other platforms that we talk about on this channel. And in today's video, we're actually talking about how to develop your design skills. We know that a lot of you guys are non-artists. You have stumbled upon print-on-demand and are trying to make some extra money through this type of business, and that's fine. And there are a lot of different types of design styles that you can follow that don't take a lot of skills and that you can make money through print on demand. It's knowing what those types of designs are and trying to figure out how to put it together with the skill level that you might have with software and other art techniques. So in this video, we're going to go into detail on some of the things I've done over the years to expand my ability to create art and to use computers and other technology to assist me when my skills are a little bit lower than traditional art skills may allow. So if you guys want to make money on print on demand and this is something that interests you, I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel, and that in the meantime, if you hit that notification bell, it'll also let you know when the next video goes up. So let's get into today's video by discussing art techniques that can help you grow your print-on-demand business and where to find the resources that you need to develop those skills. So hey guys, I've been creating art for a very long time, since I was a little boy actually. And one of the first things that I purchased when I was a kid to sort of learn how to paint was a paint by numbers kit. And I remember how much fun it was for me to go into these paintings and start figuring out what colors went where, and brush strokes, and trying to make it look like the cover of the box that the kit came in. And I remember how exciting it was when I completed the painting and it sort of looked like what was on the cover of this kit. Now they still make paint by number kits. I put a link in the description box where you can find one, and it's something that was a lot of fun for me as a kid. And I think if you have a kid in the family, that you certainly want to encourage them to try paint by number kits at some point. They might not be as popular as some of the stuff you can do on an iPad these days, but they're still a lot of fun. Now let's get back to the topic of how to gather some skills that are going to help you grow your print-on-demand business by learning new design and art techniques that will go beyond some of the things that you already know. Okay, so the easiest way to start on print-on-demand if you're just developing your art skills is to actually start using typography or word art. We have some videos on the channel on how to create word art, and another video on typography and the designs that are popular on platforms like Redbubble and Society6 and other platforms we talk about that just use words. That's all they are. So those types of designs can be learned really quickly, and all you have to do is master how to play around with type fonts and how to use software to put them into such a way that are attractive to the people that are looking at these products on t-shirts and things along those lines, and just being clever with some of the words that you might use and some of the phrases that you might use. This is actually one of the easiest ways to get into print on demand without having developed art skills, is to just start using what you're already familiar with, which is words, and putting them into a format that looks nice on a t-shirt. You can use a lot of free software to create word art and typography. So it is one of the easiest ways that you guys can get started in print on demand when you have lower art skills and you're still developing your ability to create different types of art. Another easy way to get into print on demand without having a lot of art skills is to get into photography. You can sell photography through print on demand. If you take your own pictures and you upload it to most of these websites, there's no issue with that, and you can certainly make money from selling your photography. We actually uploaded a video about someone who made over $11,000 uploading a picture of waves that she took on vacation of the ocean, and that particular picture looks great on a lot of different items such as shower curtains and things along those lines, and it's done really well for this seller who uploaded this photo. And I do think that there's a lot of possibility that you guys can upload photos to print on demand websites and make sales. Now it gets a little bit even better when you can combine your photo with some Photoshop skills or photo editing skills and change it up a bit and turn it into something different. So sometimes you might have taken a picture on vacation, and if you straight upload it to print-on-demand websites, it might not look all that great on an item. But if you start adding color, if you start adding different elements to that picture, then you can turn it into something else. You can even add text. So there is a lot of possibility of working with photography and photo editing and creating products for print on demand. You just have to up your skill level on Photoshop or other photo editing programs. We've talked about free photo editing programs like the GIMP. So there's no barrier that that you can't break to get into photography on print on demand. So I would try that and see if you guys can start creating some designs around photography and uploading it to these platforms. So another way to create a product for print on demand without having mad design skills is to actually use an AI program or software that will turn, say, a photo into a piece of art. There are plenty of free sites online that can take a picture and turn it into a different style of art, looking like a painting or a different design. Just by uploading the picture to the website, it transforms it into the different styles that are available, and you can upload that to Redbubble or other print-on-demand websites to have a product to offer on print-on-demand. So I've used AI for a couple of designs, and then sometimes I'll tweak it with other programs and come up with something original. So you don't necessarily have to have artist skills to draw things and things along those lines. You can use technology to create amazing art that looks beautiful on some of the products that are available through print on demand. It's just being creative and creating these things with software and then tweaking them and making them look right. You can add text to it, you can add all sorts of different elements and then come up with something new from a program that turned your photo into AI and now it looks like a drawing or a painting. So if you play around with these programs, and there's plenty of them available through iOS, Android, on Windows and Mac, and even through the web that you just upload straight to the website. So I would suggest that you try some AI programs, play around with them, and see what kind of designs you come up with. And remember, always use your original content. Never take pictures from the internet and upload them as your own. You will be banned from Redbubble or other platforms, so you want to make sure that you're using original work. It's okay to manipulate your own work and change it into different things. It's your right to change your photo out for whatever you'd like, or pay for stock photography that you have the right to work with. That's the best practice to make sure that your account is not banned and that you guys are continuing to sell on these platforms and not banned from making an income. So if you've been using technology to create your designs for print on demand, that's the first step. You've learned how to do something and you're understanding that the more skills that you have, the better that you will do on a print on demand platform. Now, if you could develop your actual art skills, you're upping your game even more. You're going to be able to draw things from scratch and create designs, and you'll be able to create designs that look amazing that you've actually created and that you put your heart and soul into creating art. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting out and you want to learn more about art, I would suggest getting some supplies and taking some free online courses. There's plenty of sites that offer free art tutorials, and you can also look at YouTube tutorials for more information on how to draw and how to create art. We live in a world that we have so much technology now that connects us that if you want to take an art class, you can probably join one anywhere in the world through the internet and be able to start learning the principles of art. You can also buy books. I used to buy tons of art books or go to my local library and take out books on how to draw and how to create different characters and different styles of art. That helped me a lot when I started my print-on-demand business because I had built a foundation of these design techniques that now I can incorporate into popular designs on print-on-demand websites. So the more skills that I picked up, the better chances I had of creating my own original art and making sales on print-on-demand platforms. So I'd suggest that if you can find some free classes to join, or even if you find someone that you can pay to teach you the basics of drawing, that you're going to be better off than not having these skills. And it's also fun to learn something new. So becoming a master at art is going to take you a long time. It's not going to be something that you're going to do overnight. But the more that you practice, the more that you draw, buy a sketchbook, start putting together some ideas, and it also helps you formulate ideas if you are using software. If you write it down, if you draw it out on paper and then take it into the computer and work with it, you now have the best of both worlds. So I would suggest taking some courses, learning more about drawing and the technique involved, and looking at other designs on platforms like Redbubble and see what people are putting up on these websites, and look at the people that are doing original designs on Redbubble and develop your own skills. And if you guys are serious about growing your print-on-demand business, I hope that you can consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. If you hit the notification bell, you'll know when the next video goes up. And by hitting that like button, you also help us get found in the YouTube algorithm. We're constantly updating the channel with new content, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep uploading, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.